Hello, welcome to the adventure. Florida Trailblazer, exploring the history and wilderness of Florida. And today we're roaming through these swamps by the Hillsborough River. A really beautiful place out here. Going off the beaten path, seeing lots of interesting trees. And scenic nature along the way. A lot of fallen trees throughout this area. Some oak trees. Seeing a lot of cypress trees, cypress knees, which is part of their root system. And this area is part of the floodplain, so a lot of water gets in here during the rainy season. And fortunately, it's dry right now, so we can navigate through this area and experience some unique wilderness. Let's take a journey into these woods. Hiking along the river here in this area. It's part of the Lower Hillsborough Wilderness area, and there's many places to roam throughout these woods. And I was looking at a map earlier. It shouldn't be that far from an old logging tram. That's right. There's remnants from the logging industry out here. That was taking place during the 1800s and early 1900s. It was a very active area, especially along the river here. And lots of old trees were cut down and hauled out of this area. So we'll keep going along the river here. I just got to the banks of the river. I was roaming through more of the floodplain over there. I want to get closer to the river. This should lead us right towards the tram area. How about this view along the river? So nice. Peaceful here. Just winding its way through the wilderness. It's nice to walk along it, experience the nature. All right. Not far from this tram, I can see it up ahead. It's raised up above the surrounding swamps here. They built these tramways through the swamps, deep into them, so they could access all the old trees out here in the old days. Cypress trees, pines and oaks. Right here along the riverbank, and I can see an alligator right there basking. Let's see if we can get a nice view of it here. Let's be quiet. You can see this area here where it's built up in the swamps. It's part of an old logging tram used at one time. It's interesting following this tramway deeper into the woods here. And if you look at a map of this area, you can see where there's a section of the wilderness this tram leads into that's raised up and higher than the surrounding swamps here. Quite large, actually. And some maps I've seen refer to it as Big Pine Island. So it's an island of sorts out here along the floodplain by the river. And must have been an active logging area, as this tramway leads right into it. Okay, we made it to Big Pine Island out here, deep in the woods. Followed this pathway right to it for a while, but finally made it. And I can see where it opens up. Large clearing. A lot of this area is overgrown. There's Big Pine Island. At least part of it. You can see it through the trees. Large clearing. You can see this clearing, part of this section known as Big Pine Island. And if there are any big pine trees out here, they were cut down a long time ago. Looks like much of these pines have been cut down. Out in the distance I can see some newer growth pines growing there. I imagine at one time there was a lot of older growth trees out here. Very dense in that area, overgrown. So currently hiking on the perimeter. Exploring around this clearing, just up ahead I can see some bricks scattered around the area. And it's some sort of structure that was out here at one time. Really interesting tree formations out here. Look at this one here, the way the roots are growing around this tree. And the base of this one,